Afternoon, my fellow Driftomaniacs. Richie's RC Repair Workshop, because boy, it's been a busy week the way I've been driving at least. First of all, on the table, we've got an upgrade to the Traxxas Servo 2.0 VXL. I've decided to go with white as the colour scheme for the Everest Gen 7. Needs a bit of a dust and a clean down before I apply these decals though, but that was the thing that came out top when you guys voted for it, was the white decals. So they're going on there this week. Little minor repair to the fuel can. On the top of it, got me Armour Senton 6S. More on that one in just a second. Also, and very obviously, the Axle SMT10 needs a little bit of work. More on that one in just 1 second. And this bad boy down here, the low seat axle, slight thing happened with the front axle, but I think it may have been a problem in the making for a while. Anyway, let's get the camera off the tripod and have a look at those repairs. Okay, well, starting at this end with the Axle SMT10 running on 6S power. This metal hex is perfectly undamaged. However, the tyre got so much grip on the ground, it stripped the inside of the plastic out on X and there. So I've got a repair in mind for this, which hopefully will save me buying a new wheel, but we'll have to see. I'll have to be a little bit more careful on the power deployment. My Armour Senton, you're wondering, this looks perfect, fine. Why haven't you been running it for a while, Rich? If you noticed in one of my other videos, I had a long piece of plastic coming out the back. That was, in actual fact, a cable tie holding the body on to the front bumper, because while it appears to be fastened on, that body post isn't connected to anything, and you'll notice the lack of body post on this side, because underneath it's just completely snapped off on there, and this one has completely ground away, and I've been waiting for about 8 weeks for the parts to come in. But the good news is that Armour supply chain now seems back online with the takeover of Tower Hobbies by Horizon Hobby, so parts coming in for the Armour is good news, guys. Redcat Everest Gen 7 Pro, the white stickers are going on board, but I need to take all of this bodywork off in order to do that. At the same time, I'll give the body a good clean, as obviously can't stick it on when it's this dusty. My Traxxas E-Revo, I've had one servo fail on it so far, but Traxxas very kindly replaced. Then the other servo failed on it earlier this week, which they've also kindly sent out a replacement on. Can't fault them on their returns policy on that. There's a new servo out straight away, and the last one came in just a couple of days. Very, very good customer service, so can't fault Traxxas on that. However, I have got a very neat little upgrade that I found that I've used on some of my other cars in the servo, so keep your eyes open if you've got an E-Revo, because you won't want to miss what I'm fitting to this baby. And lastly, bigger is always better, but with bigger comes that weight penalty when you have a hard landing. And this little suspension arm has got a crack in it, and the pin has come out completely. The pin's just pulled out sideways out of both the armholes on it. I suspect the crack's been in there for quite some while, because you've seen this thing clear, what, 70, 80, 90 feet in distance and land it in one piece without a problem at all. How did that happen? I jumped about 3 foot in the air, landed about 6 feet away, and the wheel immediately went out to the side. But these things are sent to testers, so I've got the parts on order, but they're going to take a few days for that to come through. As ever, any questions you got on any of these cars or anything on RC at all, please ask away and I'll do my best to answer them. So that's it for this week's RC Repair Workshop. See you next time. We hope you liked this video. If you did, please click on the circle image to subscribe. And if you hit subscribe, then don't forget to hit that little notifications bell next to it.